Okay, I'm starting then.
Hmm.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. Hope we are all doing well and everyone is as excited as me for today's event. Valentine's Day is coming up and love is all around. It's always wonderful to celebrate all beautiful human relationships. So, what better way to do so than with flowers? Today, we have with us Mrs. Renu Saraf from Mumbai to demonstrate the ancient Japanese art form of flower arrangements known as Ikebana. With her, helping her would be her assistants Pooja Podar and Mala Raja from Mumbai itself. A little, a little introduction about Renu Auntie before we begin. Renu Auntie is an ardent lover of nature and flowers and seeks spiritual satisfaction in practicing Ikebana. What started as a hobby 28 years ago has
Wow.
now become her greatest passion, and since then there has been no looking back. Her tryst with Ikebana began in 1992 when she met her teacher, late Mrs. Leela Rajkumar, who introduced her to this whole new world of creation with nature and flowers. Under her tutelage, she achieved the highest Sugetsu degree, Riji, 12th degree, from the Sugetsu School of Japan in 2017. There are only 5 persons in the whole of India who have been honored with this Riji degree. She became the director of the Mumbai Sogetsu Ikebana branch in 2019 with the blessings of founder director late Mrs. Leela G. Rajkumar. In 2005, she started sharing this art of Ikebana as a qualified teacher, following the same curriculum taught by the Sogetsu School of Ikebana in Japan. She has guided and taught hundreds of students and wishes to share this beautiful art with as many more as possible. Furthermore, Renuanti has held various large exhibitions and organized extended workshops, which has benefited many Ikebana lovers. She has conducted numerous demonstrations, not only in Mumbai, but also in other major cities of India. Her dream is to spread Ikebana to as many homes as possible and make it very popular in Mumbai. Teaching gives her immense joy and satisfaction, and her students soon become family to her. I'd like to now call upon our chairperson, Kanika Vaid, to welcome her.
Thank you, Shruti. Good afternoon, and welcome to Flo Kanpur's event, Exhibit Love Ikebana Style. I would like to thank each of you for joining in today. The desire to learn and grow is what drives us to join each event. And I would like to thank Riji Renu Saraf for joining in today to help us do so by adding love, color, and fragrance to our Valentine's Day. Flowers play an integral part of our culture. The Buddhists believed that one should offer flowers to the spirits of the deceased to honor Buddha. This was the responsibility of temple priests who gradually turned these offerings into an art form, which today is known as Ikebana. Giving somebody flowers is an incredibly personal and aesthetic pleasing gift for occasion. Everyone appreciates the characteristics beauty of blossoms and the manner in which they elevate our spirits. Flowers are the most preferred gifts for every day and every event. Whether it is for the loved one in the hospital, for a mentor in the office, they play a huge role in our lives. However, no matter what month of the year it is, a flower arrangement expressing love remains to be the most cherished kind. Today, we are here to learn how to make these arrangements ourselves through some simple yet innovative techniques of displaying love in Ikebana style. Let's invite Renu Saraf to show us some few styles of this art form. And before we begin, I would like to tell each of you, in case you have any questions, put it in the chat box. Me and Shruti will take up from Renuji. Thank you. Over to you, Renu.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kanika. Thank you very much, Kanika, for this warm welcome. And I would like to welcome all Kanpur Flow members. Thank you for having me today and spending your evening with me. Kanpur as a city is very new to me. I have never been to Kanpur and I do not know anybody in Kanpur. So this was quite a surprise when he came up to me to do a Ikebana demonstration on Valentine's special. And I loved the idea because I said it's introducing myself to a new place and getting to know more people. I this demonstration was in person so that I could interact with you all and make many more friends. Our Ikebana has a very simple motto, is friendship through flowers. So that's what I was looking forward to. But still, since we all are in a virtual world, we shall continue making friends through this virtuality and take it forward. As we begin today about Valentine's Special, this demonstration is very different from the normal demonstration because it has a very big Ikebana angle. Plus, I have made it simple so that it's easy for you all to do. There will be a lot of new creations. And as and when there is an Ikebana angle, I will explain to you how to go about it. If there are any questions to be answered, please put it up on the chat as they said, and I will be free to answer. And I will not take much of your time describing Valentine's Day or more of Ikebana because it's loads on the internet. You can all read about it. I'd rather like to begin my demo. But before I begin my demo, I'd like to call upon my two friends, my two assistants, and my two students who are very dear to me, Miss Mala Raja and Miss Pooja Podar, who will be helping me today. Please come, Mala. This is Mala Raja. Please come, Pooja. This is Pooja Podar. Both are going to help me today. They've always been around. I just have to give a shout and they are there. So this is how we make friends. We begin with students and then we continue with friendship, which just goes on beautifully over the years. So now we begin our demo. I have done this small little arrangement just to begin with Valentine's Day. I just like to explain a little bit. This is the red roses, of course, which signify love beyond anything more. And I have made these two hearts with the wire and a little red ribbon around it. And just twisted it to make it into heart shape. And I've chosen heart shaped leaves. If you can see, I have taken heart shaped leaves also. So the whole thing is very much Valentine's special because it's got the heart-shaped leaves, it's got the red roses, which signify love, and the heart-shaped wired art or craft, whatever you call it. So I just want to welcome all of you with this, and now I'll begin with my next arrangement.
Renu, if you could tell us, how did you twist the wire? Like you've put some ribbon inside the wire?
Yeah, I'll show you.
All right.
I'll show you with the wire and the ribbon. So you get this ribbon, which is like got a hole in it. You get it in certain shops, not all ribbon shops. And you take a thick wire, a very thick wire, and this is the ribbon. So this has a little kind of a gap in which your ribbon can go inside. So I just poke it inside.
All right.
Got it? And then I just give a little gap for it to have a little character, and then I make it into whatever shape I want. Okay? See this? How easy it is? But rather than just adding leaves and flowers, by making this, it becomes very much occasion based, and at the same time, it just adds a little interesting angle. That's why you asked me today, how did we do this?
Yeah.
And I added this, it would be just these two, and you would say it's nice, and you would move ahead. So this is what we need to learn, and this is what Ikebana teaches us, to move ahead and do something little different from the normal, regular what people do.
Yeah.
Now I move ahead with my first arrangement. So the containers what I have chosen today are something which will be available in most houses. I did not use any fancy containers or anything that you would say, oh, but we don't have this, how do we go about it? Okay. So this is just a normal gift bag. Just a normal gift bag. But it's of hard cardboard. And I've taken this paper. It's not the regular paper, but it's a little that it's got a little not jute finish also, but a little stiff finish which doesn't easily tear if you put it apart. You get this in the market. And I just put the paper inside so that it gets a nice full bag flow sort of a thing. And I'm going to just cut this a little because it's covering my bag, as you can see. So see that you don't cover your container completely. Let the container also show because that's also a part of your arrangement. And now we begin with what we have decided for this. There is oasis inside this. So I hope you all know what is oasis.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Sponge which you soak in water for about 3 to 4 minutes. Remove it, cut it to your size, and then fill it up wherever you want. So I have done this, and this I've kept it ready to save time. Now, I have prepared 2 red sticks. I've tied them together with wire, if you can see. And I'm going to show what I'm going to do with these sticks. I've taken an oasis and I've cut it into a shape of a heart because it's Valentine's, but you can cut it in any shape that you like if it's not Valentine's. If you don't have a lover and you wanting one lover, also you can do this or you could do something else. And I have taken small button chrysanthemums and covered it like this with the flowers. So you see
Okay.
out the flowers, and this
Yeah.
is flowers. Yeah, and these are the flowers that I have taken. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to poke these sticks in this oasis so that they stand well on this. It's like giving it a little. See that it's very sturdy and it does not fall. Okay, you shake it like this and check. Pooja's done the other one here. We're taking the help and we're all doing it together so that we save time. Okay.
What are these stands, Renu aunty?
These are just normal red sticks.
Which sticks?
You know, these are these very light wood, kind of pine wood sort of sticks which you get in the flower market, and you get them in all colors.
Oh, okay.
You don't have this type of stick. You can take any normal stick from your garden and tie it with red ribbon or
Red
green
ribbon. Okay.
So, yeah. So this one goes here. So this is absolutely signifying the Valentine's Day. This one is here. So one tall and one short. Ikebana is very, very particular about heights,
Height.
different levels. It adds a lot of perspective when you do it at different levels. I hope you all know this is the brassica or the cabbage. I'm sure it must be growing in your Kanpur farmhouses and things like that, you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
why am I using this? Is because of this combination. The pink and the whole red ribbon, red paper, and I'm making it a whole combination of pink. So I'm going to add this to this. I'm cutting it thin. The oasis, if it's very thick, you need to cut it thin so that it goes in very easily. Another thing I want to tell all of you is whenever you arrange flowers, just don't cut it like this. Whatever height you want to cut it first like this. Then take a bowl of water and cut it in the water. And believe me, your flowers will stay fresh much longer, much better. You will be surprised. So it's still very long. So first I'm going to cut it outside. And then I'm going to thin it out and then cut it in the bowl of water. Just the tip, if you cut it in water, believe me, it does very, very well.
There was a question, are there any particular shops where they can buy the Ikebana vases?
Ikebana vases. So see, vases is something which is very personal. I don't know about Kanpur where you get, but in Bombay you get it at home stores like Treasury and Oma and also Pure Elements. So there are these places in Bombay where you get it at all the home stores, and it's actually any vases. It's not the question of Ikebana vases only. Once you learn Ikebana, you can do it with anything. You don't need the Ikebana vases per se. I would like to share with you all that the motto for Ikebana is to do an arrangement at any place, any time, and with any material. So you are not stuck to any particular flower, you are not stuck to any particular material. It's just any place, anywhere, anytime, and any material. So that is something which we are very much in mind. So today, if you give me anything, anything to do an Ikebana arrangement, I should be able to do it. I should not say, oh, I don't have a vase, I don't have a particular flower, I don't have this color. So, and I'm using Saudi leather leaves. These are leather leaves which are also available in the market. They stay very well. They stay very fresh for almost 10 to 12 days. So, it's a very nice material to use. I am doing my arrangement from the back. So, as you can see, I don't know what's happening in the front. It's a little dicey for me though. So this combination is all a little bit of pink, a little bit of purple. I'm giving a touch of white to it, just to break the color. I'm using white status. This is called status. Any questions regarding the material or
We have someone asking us if we can arrange with artificial flowers and foliage too.
yes, the same thing you can do it with artificial flowers. There is definitely no doubt about it. And you can continue following the same thing what I had done. And you could even take 2 ready hearts if you like. And you don't have to make these flower hearts. There's a lot of ready material also which you get in the market during Valentine's Day, or even if you don't want to use hearts and you want to use something else, you can do that. And you could change your color combination if you like.
Do we need to add some kind of a plastic in between the paper and the oasis, since we are going to dip the oasis in water and then put it inside?
Yes, I forgot to tell you that. I'm really sorry. We did add plastic, put the oasis and then pushed it inside.
All right.
So you see, I've given a front, back, a little more front here. I've added the leaves over here for the complete look. Always add a little green. It just adds to the whole beauty of the arrangement. And check it. So you see this now, the whole color combination. I have not added any white here. Very much on purpose because I like this whole pink shade here and a dash of white over here. But if you want, you can even add white over here. And instead of this, if you don't have this, you can change it only with this. You can just put a few of these over here, like this. See this?
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't need to say that, oh, in the demo I saw a cabbage and I saw these flowers. No, you can use anything. You can cover this with roses, you can cover it with carnations, you can cover it with whatever you like. So this is our little bag of love.
Can you bring it a little closer to the camera?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we see like, yeah, a close up? Yeah. It's looking so pretty. And I like the bag idea, like, you know, just instead of a container, doing it in a bag and gifting it.
So I believe a lot that whatever you show in a demonstration, somebody should take that back home, you know. It should be something which you feel like picking up and saying, I want to try something. And it should not be stuff to material you don't have. So even if you just have 2 flowers and a little piece of sponge, or even if you don't have sponge, you could use it without a sponge. Add your own little bit and make something. So we move on to the next arrangement.
Is there a way to color the oasis also? Invanti, how do we color the oasis? Is there a way to color the oasis?
No, it comes in green color.
No, we did. I think there was a question on how do we color the oasis?
The
Oh, you
oasis,
don't color the oasis. It comes in naturally green color.
Okay.
I mean, just the oasis here, I would just repeat it once. The oasis here was covered with the button chrysanthemums. So
Yes.
it looks like a colored thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think must have missed the beginning. Yeah.
Okay, now our next arrangement is a little hamper, what we like to do when we send gifts for our loved and dear ones. Maybe anybody, not only on Valentine's, but maybe even for an occasion. So we use the same Valentine theme, but I'm going to show you how to make a small hamper tray. So you all must be familiar with this embroidery ring, right? So I'm taking a little jute and I'm stretching it on this. Stretch it tight like this. And you cut off the rest. So I have already prepared one like this. Can you see this?
Yeah.
I stretch it like how you do embroidery. Mala, can you do that? So see, this one is ready. Over here, this is nice and tight over here. So this ring is ready. Now I'm going to take this hamper tray. Now I am using this tray, but you can use any tray that you like. Whatever is there with you or whatever you feel like buying, anything. And I'm going to use this embroidery ring over here at an angle. So that, yeah, sorry. And I'm not going to use it like this. I'm going to turn it to give it a new look. And I'm going to tie this ring over here. But before that, I'm going to put a small piece of oasis here because I'd like to do a little floral decor here. So for that, I take such a small piece of oasis, which is already wet. And you all are familiar with the hairpins that we use in our juda, what we make a bun. Okay, so Pooja will show you properly.
Yeah.
I'm using this over here. Now with this, I am using a little stalk. What is a stalk? It's just a stick of a flower or something. I'm putting it here. The reason being that the oasis doesn't go fully inside. It stops where the stalk is. I pierce it through. See this? And here are the sticks at the hairpins at the back, and I twist them. I will come forward and show it to you. Like this. Can you see all of y'all? This way, I cured my oasis.
Yeah.
And I've chosen this place because I don't want this to show. So my flowers are pure. Okay? Now I am going to take a stick and I'm going to tilt it here, the angle that I made.
Can we go through fixing the OSs again once, Renu aunty?
Pardon me?
Can we go through just the fixing of the OSs part again?
Yeah, sure. I tell Mala to show it to you all so that you all
Okay.
can look and I can proceed. The only reason being, otherwise we will not finish the arrangement.
Yeah, fine.
Mala will show you all again. We just secure this embroidery into this, yeah? So we take a wire and we pass it through the jute and we tie it to the tray.
Okay.
That can get a staff to help you or something so that it just, is easier for you since you are not used to too much of time and things like this. Also, glue gun it a little if you're aware of what glue gun is, or you double side tape it or whatever you like, yeah?
Yeah.
So now this is ready. Now, Mala, will you please show them how to tie the laces in the meanwhile on the side here? Take that come this side of you. So, are you sure what I have done as of now? Much? Now, I continue and Mala will show you how to do this.
Do you want to turn it so that we can see how you fix the whole ring?
Okay, yeah, sure. See this? And the stock here, which I've taped it over here, and I wired it over here so that it stays here. And I've added for security a double-sided tape also.
Okay.
But there are loads of ways. If you use a glue gun, believe me, you don't need anything else. I didn't use a glue gun right now because I just thought it's nice to show you all the technique because glue gun is the easier way out.
Yeah.
Okay, now suppose I want to give a wine bottle or a champagne or maybe anything that you like, something that's tall. It's always nice to place a tall thing right next to here rather than putting it in front. Okay, so I put this here. Instead of giving wine, I'm giving 2 wine glasses with it. With this, I've got a small container, but you can take any food box or any small plastic box, put oasis in this. And since I'm doing flowers here, I'd like to do a little flowers here also. And it's a season of love, so red is in the air. So I'm using this beautiful dahlia flowers, which I'm sure must be growing in Kashmir also. So I'll be using this.
Flowers we can change according to our convenience.
Yes, now here you could add any flower.
Flower.
There is no fixed rule of this flower and that flower. I'm cutting it short. That is the main thing, more than anything else, to cut it short. Because this oasis is really small and I want it right near the mouth of the oasis. When I say mouth of the oasis, this is the mouth of the oasis. I'm on the flower right next to it, not coming out like this. So it won't stay. If I put it in, it will fall and bend down.
Fall.
So I'm putting it here. See this?
Yeah.
One right next to it. Look at my stem size, it's really small. Go that small, don't be scared to cut your flower. I get 2 flowers here. I add some nice money plant leaves, the most simple leaves of all, into heart shapes. Just to make you realize that it's completely heart given. Your oasis should not show. That is most important. I'm just adding tweaking it a little bit with any little brand that you have. I'm taking this red glitter thing which you get in the market. It's very, very local. But it will just add a little to my whole look of this. And it's very delicate English font, which you get in the market everywhere. I'm going to add it anything a little bit here. This connection. Yeah, I'm not going to add any more greens or flowers here. Now, I am just adding a little bit of juice to give it a little flowy look in my handwork. The tree doesn't show too much, that I'm sure you all must be. You must be all aware of this. Just a little flowy thing coming out here. Something at the back. Now I come with my wine bottle and my glass. You could add a box of chocolates. You could add a small piece of a small cake. If you have a big tray, you could add a big cake. And or whatever gift that you have, I like to fill one glass with strawberries because that's in season. You could add chocolate strawberries, whatever you like. The choice is yours. We made these beautiful hearts out of paper. We have cut them into heart shape, folded it zigzag like this, as you can see, and we passed a skewer through it.
Yeah.
Pooja, come forward and show it to you all. Yeah. Mala, did you get the?
Yeah, clear. This is clear.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm adding this little heart thing over here.
Wish we could have done this in person actually.
Yeah, then that's a workshop. Then we need to come. Yeah. You guys. And,
Creative is what I'm wondering. Like with simple paper and a skewer, you made the hearts look so pretty.
then we add another glass here. Yeah. So here Mala is showing you how to do the Oasis thing. There is a small stick that I have in my hand. I have the Juda pin.
I think
Come closer, yeah.
yeah, you're too much to the right.
So this is Juda pin. And this is the thing. I'm just adding this stick over here on the Oasis. And I'm passing it through this like this. And now I'm going to put it wherever, if I'm going to put flowers here, I'm going to put it here. And from behind, I'm just going to
Turn it together.
around. Just one piece, two twists. And it is ready.
Oh.
Your patla Juda pin. So it's easy to fold.
Thank you.
I hope that is very clear to all of you all.
Yeah, now it's clear.
Please feel free to ask us to tell you how many other times to do because you have to learn in the demo. That's most important. Now, to complement over there, I'm adding a few flowers here. Try and go low with your flowers. Don't go straight. Try to go low. It always looks nicer. That's what Ikebana teaches you. covered it with little green, so it just looks nice. And you can add, if you have, we have this little heart which is like lit up, as you can see. You can add it somewhere here. And then this fairy light, just to add a little bit of last minute touch to your hamper. And you added 2 hearts here also. So it just gives a very complete Valentine look. And you can
How have
also
you had did those hearts at the back? How have these been need to stand behind the bottle?
they're stuck to the bottle, yeah.
They stuck to the bottle. Oh, okay.
Yeah, with just simple tape, regular tape.
Mhm.
Should I get it closer, the camera?
Yeah, you can get the camera. So I'm going to show you with a black background because we can really have a proper.
I think it's for this tummy.
Sunny.
Please.
Yeah.
Can I इस सामने की leaf को भी इतना दे दीजिए.
There's a little place here that put an empty glass here, but you can add one straight. You could add anything here also. You could add a gift here. The choice is yours. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very pretty. Even the lights are adding that little. Every small thing is adding.
Just we take a picture of it since it's here. Hold it tight. Okay. Now can we move on to our next one? I hope everything is very clear in this.
Yeah, everyone, no question.
Up the wine bottle and the glass because we can't pick it up like this because everything is not stuck as of now. But you should stick everything with double-sided tape or with a glue gun. Okay.
This is going to come so handy because anytime you want to gift, not only on Valentine, this is so doable.
Yeah, and even if it's not Valentine's, you could use this.
That's what this is.
Yeah, and you don't need to do hearts. You could write a message.
Yeah.
Or you could add a photograph, you could add your pictures. So there's loads what one can do. As I always say, it's just the technique that you learn first, and then that's it, you know.
Yeah.
So one, so the next one, I'm showing a little dining table decor. Because a lot of people in Renu ask us for a little bit of dining table. How do we do up our dining table when guests are coming? So there is one thing out. So I've taken these wine glasses. As I said, I have chosen containers that's everything in the house. So I've taken this wine glass. This is the wine glass. I have put a leaf inside, as you can see. I've kept it ready because, as you know, it's very difficult to do everything in front. So this is a Dracaena leaf, but you could take any money plant leaf or any leaf that is growing in your garden, cut it little into a long strip, roll it around, and pass it inside. Like this. And then you take your measurement of the oasis. This is a wet oasis. And you just take the measurement like this. Cut off the rest. Cut it in a little ovalish shape. And pass it inside. See this? So this is what I've done to the glasses. So now I'm placing my glasses at different levels. Not very symmetrical, not too asymmetrical also. Now these are ready. Suppose this is your dining table and leave this in the center. Okay. Now I'm taking the snake leaves. These are the snake leaves, which I'm sure you all must be aware what this is. It's like a sorry. It's like a kevra leaf, but it's harder, stronger, and they're called snake leaves. Now, if I put this here, it's too tall.
Tall.
Like so tall, so I'm going to cut it a little. And when I cut it, you see I'm giving it a little V shape so that it goes easily in the glass. Secure it well. Your glass should not topple. Okay, you have to be very particular about that. Nothing should fall when you do it. So I have made this, and now I'm going to attach small little hearts to this because it's Valentine's. You see this?
No, cute. Really cute.
And you don't have to do the hearts also. If you like, you could do something else also. You could put tiny flowers here. You can put some stickers. You can put a small note over here, suggesting I love you, or it's great to come to my party, or whatever you like. Yeah, this. See here. This is ready. Now the same thing I'm going to do for all my glasses, and I would prefer not to have the same size for all. I would like to go tall, short, tall, short.
What is the name?
Pardon me?
No. Someone was asking for the name of the leaf, but we've got the snake leaf, right?
The snake leaf, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the local name. Okay, now when you're putting your glasses, see that nothing is one behind each other. They should all be visible, huh? And you can spread it as much as you like, and you can add as many leaves as you like. You can add as many glasses. You can keep 5, you can keep 10, you can keep maybe just 2. It's all up to you. I've stuck the hearts from before so that we save on time.
And what about the leaf inside the glass?
Pressing.
What about that?
The
Leaf.
wine glass, what is the name of the leaf
That's
inside
a leaf, but you can take any leaf, believe me. It really doesn't matter. Now I am doing this in front of you all, but suppose you want to do it at the back. You can turn some leaves like this, yeah? And you could have hearts here and here. So it becomes a two-sided thing. Now, I'm going to add more material in this, but I don't want to make it too much red. And see, sometimes you don't want to be too specific on a red color just because it's Valentine. You want to break the color, but a tinge of red that I've done over here. So I am complementing these flowers with a little yellow touch. Okay, so these are button chrysanthemums, which are the very small variety and very tiny. I cannot go with very big flowers because the glass is so small. So you must keep all that in mind. I'm making it 1:2. It's small because it's too heavy otherwise. So you go high, low, you don't go all same level, and you cover it up nicely all around it. From that one flower, you can see I've covered up almost the whole thing.
Black tablecloth, I think, will look nicer for these kind of arrangements.
Yeah, it's it just shows well. When you're seeing it, it really shows nicely. Same thing, we do it with the others also. The biggest challenge today was to get these flowers. Being Valentine's Day, the market is so crowded, and the flowers are all at a very skyrocketing price. You don't blame them because this is the time when they can make money. And after COVID, it's been like anything we do to earn some money for them. So more than that, the rush in the market and also the difficulty of getting something that you want, you have to reach early so that it doesn't get picked up.
We are
But it's
actually coming back to normal.
Yeah, I'm glad they're coming back. I'm going to add a touch of green also in this. So you can
It's
go,
interesting how the flowers also are being placed, like at different lengths, different heights. I mean,
yeah, that's what I said. All these place different heights. So here I'm going a little taller, here short, here a little medium. So don't forget to do that because it just adds a lot of character to the whole arrangement. And if I do some with flowers, maybe some I do without flowers and I just do greens.
All right.
Or maybe I could just do greens and flowers mix. The choice is mine. Yeah. Maybe here I could just add a little green on the side rather than just doing all flowers. I'm just showing you variety to do. You could do exactly the way you like. It's the same thing you do it at the back side also. Just quickly finish it. Now I should start with the others so that we don't waste time. In this one, I'm going to add very little flowers, just do more of green so you know how it looks, just do greens. Again, greens also try to take different heights. Don't take the same height for all the greens. And very little flowers.
Yeah, I like the green thing also.
So see, I've done this. I just want to show you that green adds so much to your flowers.
Yeah.
So you just have two flowers. A little bit of green really adds to the whole look.
Yeah, it's looking very pretty. Small heart
very stunning.
color. You get these snake leaves also with the florist?
We do get at the florist, but there are some people who have gardens and they sometimes oblige you, but these are from the florist, yeah.
Okay.
But you can use even the keva leaves that you get. I'm sure you must be having, I don't know how do you all have farms or bungalows or how is it in Kanpur?
Yeah, more of
A lot of a lot of bungalows, houses here.
Yes, I'm sure there's loads of things. If we had done it in person, the virtual instead of virtual, we actually come and we made your gardens and then material over there, you know. So that's completely very interesting, and you also know how to use your material.
You would love it here, Renu auntie, because everyone has such huge gardens and so much of foliage. In fact, when I got married here, I was like, there was, we would buy one stalk for at that time, and I was doing it 10 rupees, and I was like, oh my God, it's freely available now.
Yes, I can understand how you're feeling about this. And now, with just to complete it with a little bit of Valentine look, we have these nice heart-shaped doilies. If you just leave it on the table somewhere,
Nice.
And if you want to make it personal, you can add a little note on them. You can write something sweet. You can even put a picture. You can light some candles. Let's move it around, and we have some nice heart-shaped buttons. Mala, you can show them.
Yeah.
So that also you could add. So it just completes, and your guests feel that you've really taken effort in, doing a Valentine's theme, or you could use the same theme for a happy anniversary. You could even do this if you like. This also is nice.
Mm.
So this is the look that is there. You could clear it. So this is the dining table look. Sorry, I'm just crossing the camera. And you could have, this is like a buffet setup, and you could have all your food around it everywhere, and complete this look. So you see how easy and simple it is. Does not
Yeah.
take much time, and it goes very fast. Yeah, very, very simple for all of you. Are there any questions for this?
No, I think everyone's quite clear with it.
Shall we move this? We now move on to the next one. So now this arrangement is very interesting. In the past, I have been told a lot about people saying we have nothing to do with Ikebana arrangement. Sometimes you just move into a new house, and or we go to a new place and we feel like having a little do, and we don't really have anything to do. So what you can do is just buy some plastic tapes. These are just the regular tapes of different sizes. And what I have done is I placed them one on top of each other. And I stuck them with gumdrops or a glue gun like this. Yeah. And I have kept these ready as my containers.
Wow.
So how did this come to my mind? When we had gone to Alibag, that is a nice small, you cannot call it a hill station, but a little get-go place, outdoor place away from Mumbai, about 2 hours away. We were having a little do, and we didn't have any containers or anything. Nor did we have too many extra wine glasses, because we were serving the wine and all. And I just said, okay, let's go to the market and see what we have. And I saw these and I said, okay, I'm doing something with this. And this is what I did. I made the tapes stuck one on top of the other. I added a little color because it's Valentine's. I've added pink, you could add red, you could add green, whatever you like. And I am using these very pretty kala lilies. They also signify a lot of love. So that is why I am using these kala lilies. I put one container in the front, one at the back. And I'm going to now open this. So I'm going to take it like this. I'm first checking it before I push it inside, so that I don't mess it up after putting it inside, because the stock is really thick. I need to poke it a little so that it goes easily. I have filled it with oases, I forgot to tell you all.
Put some ribbons around them.
Pardon me? Yeah, I put ribbons around. And you should see that it goes well inside so that the balance stays. This is like a togetherness. And now I make a little hole in my oasis with the help of my cutter, because this is very soft stem. And if I push it too hard, then it's going to not going to go in, it will break my stem. And I shift my vase accordingly and I get them closer. Yeah, I could even stop here if I wanted very simple. And if I wanted a little more, like I feel like adding more flowers, I can add the flowers over here. This is very beautiful, but it's too big for this. So you have to choose your material accordingly. I'm going to take it like this, okay? Don't take it like this. See how this looks and see how this. Very simple, very little. You don't want to add anything more. Just add a few leaves down and you're done. Feel something's going to fall or something, secure it at that very minute. And don't worry, we'll cover the table at the end. I don't think I'm going to add more. I'm liking the look of 3 in this, so I'm not going to add more. You could even leave it to 2. And now I'm adding these very pretty, delicate larkspurs, they are called. It's a very local flower which grows in this season. So I'm just adding a little bit of this for a little pink color because I've added pink ribbon. And a touch of green. At different heights, as I just told you. No questions so far?
No, none as now. None as of now.
There's something which you keep in mind while you're placing the flowers, some kind of length, height.
Yeah, as I said, different heights. And in this one, I'm only going to do green. I'm not going to add any flowers in this because it looks nice. One green and one with pink color. I don't want to add too much flower everywhere. I also want to show you that with less material, which is a very Ikebana thing, less material, you can also make something very pretty. Unfortunately, Zoom doesn't do the justice what one would do otherwise because it's you can't see the front and the back and everything. So I'm going to pick up this line, put it here since you can't see it.
Just wanted to ask in case somebody wants to learn this form of art. So is there anything possible virtually also, since everybody will not be able to go there, sit and learn?
Yes, I can understand. We can do it virtually only for a few lessons, for the first beginning lessons to understand the Ikebana language. We could organize something maybe in Kanpur or if the person comes to Bombay. And definitely we can see because we love promoting this art. We love to have as many people learning it. So we will do anything for anybody to come and learn this art. Do let us know, get in touch with us. So now I've just added a little of this ribbon yufa, it's called. Just a little bit of patch over here to just give that Ikebana look, that you just don't have to use stars and greens. And now this is ready. So,
Oh, nice.
delicate, a very dainty looking arrangement. You can change your flowers to reds, pinks, yellows, whatever you like. And do the ribbon, whatever color you like. Just taking a picture.
Yeah, it would be really nice if you could share all these pictures with us.
Yes, yes, sure. You also take pictures on your screenshots and things like this.
We are recording the whole thing.
You could add some pearl hearts
Pearl.
if you like. Okay. So this
Oh, how
completes
nice.
here. And so this is our next arrangement where you don't need a container and you can just work with your mind as to what you want to work at. Yeah.
Very pretty.
Hmm.
Yeah, higher. Straight and high. Straight and high. More high. Yeah, there is a lot of crease coming. Doesn't matter. Stop. I'm going to take one without the heart also. Just to let you know that in case you don't have anything like this, you can also do it without it.
Renu aunty, can you tell me the name of the flowers which were used in this arrangement, please?
These are kala lilies.
Not able to actually get the name.
Kala lilies. Calla.
Oh, Calla, Kala lilies.
Kala lilies. And
Okay.
this kala lilies and these are larkspurs. So
Can
if
you
you
spell it again?
larkspurs, I can spell it Larkspur.
Lark.
Yeah, Larkspur.
Okay.
Larkspurs, yeah.
Okay.
Don't get larkspurs, you could use chrysanthemums, which is very easily available.
Okay.
That will look very nice. Okay, next, I'm just moving on a little quickly because I'm sure you must be having a time frame.
Yeah.
Our next arrangement is again something very different. I have used the same ring of jute what I had shown earlier to you all in the hamper. I've kept it ready with the two oases because there's not much time to kind of show by putting it again and again. And this is an easel.
Okay.
The easel, I tied it to the easel and kept it ready. You just have to take your wire and tie it here and tie it here. Okay. The cloth goes through the jute fabric, so it's very easy to tie. It is very comfortable and easily understandable.
Yeah, that's clear.
Okay, now I'm again going to add some stars in this as we added earlier. The bowl of water, please. Again, I'm cutting very short. This time I'm adding anthuriums because I don't want to. I want to add the color red. Sorry, I got a little lost in between here. Again, cutting it really. I'm adding some down. chosen the color red for Valentine, but you could use, you get anthuriums in pink, you get anthuriums in green, you get them in white. So you could choose your color that you like. Give that overlapping effect. I'm going to complement it. I'm going to complement them with these leaves over here. These are the leather leaves, which I had used earlier also. You can add maybe one more flower to some of the characters.
We can even use trays to put the rings in this way and then make our own hampers.
Yes, we could do that also.
We can use colored jute also here, right?
Of course, that's a very good idea. You can put color to look amazing. Instead of the brown tinge.
Yeah.
And it's a very versatile material which you get everywhere. So you don't need to think that, this fabric is not available. Or you could use any other fabric also.
Yeah.
Any shiny fabric, any gold fabric. It depends on your occasion and, what you want to do. Like if you want to do it for somebody's wedding and all, you can actually gold, glitter, this, that. So you see this part, how it's completed. I've taken it diagonally, never take it one below each other.
Yeah.
If you want to go on one side, you could just go like this or like this, whatever you like. But try to go diagonally opposite. And you could gift this to somebody as it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or if you want to place it in your house, you can place it on a stand like this. A little elevated stand, it just adds a lot. I take a small container, any container will do. I put it here and I complete my arrangement with these plastic hearts. These are food containers. All I can show you, and I'm going to put it here.
Oh, how pretty.
Taped it here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and to show them how we attach the stick. Yeah. Okay. Just put it here. I've taken some small artificial red berries to add a little color of Valentine look. And you can add some leaves over here to give it a fresh look. So this one is also ready now.
Yeah.
You can place it in your house, anywhere, in the corner. At the same time, you can gift it to somebody.
It's looking pretty.
Any questions? And as I said, you could choose your flowers in this, you could choose anything. Now we move this one also. Now we just have 2 small ones remaining. So we've taken this acrylic box. It's a simple box made of acrylic. If you don't have an acrylic box, you can take a wooden box. So just see that it's sturdy. Any nice box which comes with food or something. You cover it. Instead of covering it with paper, which is a little messy, I would say take broad ribbons.
Yeah.
And go around it. It goes faster, much easier. You want to leave a gap deep. If your box is printed, you don't want the print to show, you just go with ribbons all over and it gets completely covered. Okay. And we just fill this box only with this status flower, which is very local, grows wild in fields everywhere, which I'm sure you will be having around everywhere. So, sorry for the phone, I'm really sorry. So, I'm only going to fill with that, but I'm going to show you how differently you can fill it rather than just filling like this, okay? So, you go tall and short, you go long in the front, a little long at the back, not too long, and tall and short in the middle, yeah? So, I take the long one. I've made bundles of them, as you can see, so that it goes faster. Do we have one without a bundle just to show them how it looks? I go long over here. And I'm now making a bundle in separately. They're all separate. I am taking it together and making a nice bunch together like this. And as I said, I want to go tall in the front. And a little tall at the back, not the same as much as this, little less. So these dimensions really add, tall, short, yeah. So I'm going to tell Pooja to fill this in front of you all over here so that I can do the next one and we don't waste too much time. Are we okay on time, Kanika, or do you want to wrap it up?
Yeah, after this arrangement, we would wrap it up.
There is one more which is very easy and very fast. Okay. And pink color status just to give it a little nice shade of pink in this. Just fill this box with this beautiful status. Pooja, can you fill this, please?
Yeah.
So that I'm taking to that side. Yeah, she take it on this side so we don't lose out on time. So we finished this part almost. Now she's going to fill here a little short bunches.
I think the way you have put the flowers, that it's looking a little different.
Yeah, so this is the whole style of putting in Ikebana we teach, like tall, short, at an angle and across. Now I begin the next one. I take a kettle. All of us have kettles in our homes. This is a metal kettle, but you can make any teapot, whichever you like. Just adds a little different container rather than a normal round vase or a square vase. Yeah. So we are using this. Since it's Valentine, we are going to elevate it a little and place some nice red feathers below.
Okay.
Oh, how interesting is it?
Yes. So as I said, you don't need too many flowers, you don't need too much of material, you can do with what you have in the house. It's very abstractly, don't go very like a square, yeah. And now I'm going to place these flowers in this. Sorry, I made these beautiful heart-shaped paper 3D effect of heart-shape. Mala is going to show you from the front.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
They're readily available, right?
No, we made
It can
it
be
as
stuck together.
we stuck it to each other.
Yeah.
Here. And then you put a wire here. So I'm going to start adding these.
These angles are so interesting, you know, the angles that you're coming out with.
Yeah, so that is what is Ikebana.
Yeah, that's the beauty
So
actually.
that is something if somebody is interested in learning, that's really something to learn for, you know, to come out differently rather than the typical way.
I think that's the beauty of Ikebana because I've noticed a lot of the florists just stuff it like in the center. They never take out these different lines.
Yes, you very rightly said it. Yeah. So what we have in Bombay is the Sodexo School of Ikebana, which is in Tokyo. And we have a branch in Mumbai, an official branch. So whoever does this lessons with us, they are our members, and they kind of learn this art and they give degrees and exhibitions. They conduct take part in exhibitions, and then they are giving certificates for what they learn. And then move on to another level, and slowly, you each time you give an exhibition, you become a part of the school at a higher level. So Mala and Pooja have been learning since the past 8-9 years, and we still have another couple of 3 to 4 degrees more to go to reach the Rigi degree. So hopefully one day they'll be there. Now I am not putting this all over here also. I want to leave this space with something else. I do not want to make it like a round bouquet. So I have this beautiful lady's lace, again a very delicate material to go with this whole look. And I'm going to add them really high. Now Mala is going to complete this, and I'll move on to the next one. If you see the white and red, the combination, how nice it's looking. And to complete the Valentine's look in this, we have these beautiful cane hearts which you get ready in the market. We added stalks to them, just a normal green flower stalks. This is the stalk of the status itself. And now we are going to just add these in this so that they just pop up and make it look like a Valentine. Secure these properly inside and go back and forth in all of them. So this is very nice for gifting. We've actually thought of the process that if somebody wants to gift somebody an anniversary or a Valentine bouquet, which is very easy to do and very cost effective also because this material is quite reasonable. Reasonably priced. So add a couple of these hearts in this.
I think the kettle thing also, it's looking very different and pretty.
Such a wonderful time to, I think, conduct this
Yeah.
workshop. It's the season of anniversaries.
Yeah, February is a true month of love, and
Actually,
there are loads of people getting newly married also now.
newly married, yeah. So
Yes.
many anniversaries.
So many anniversaries, and of course Valentine's Day.
Right.
Many of us now we are much older and we don't want to celebrate, but don't do that. Add that fire in your life. Make your husband and your special boyfriend and everybody feel really warm by just presenting 2 flowers, and that's it. Like, arrange it in a different way, make a little heart-shaped thing, and do it, and you see the suddenly there'll be a new spark in your life. So now we finished with both of them, and we wish all of you a very happy Valentine's Day. And I hope you all have enjoyed this demonstration, and we have done good justice to you from Mumbai. If there are any questions, please feel free to ask. We have finished it in exactly 1 hour 15 minutes, or maybe I would say 1 hour 10 minutes. Is there anything anybody would know about the classes in Mumbai? You can jot down my telephone number. It's 98210 33365. I repeat, 98210 33365. And you can get in touch with us if you want to become our members and learn this art. We can arrange of how to make you learn it and move ahead virtually, as well as a few physical classes. Create a bond between Mumbai and Kanpur, which would be beautiful. And believe me, there are a lot of students who learn this art and have taken it up professionally. They have opened their own flower shops. They are doing wedding events. They are doing party events, and they are really enjoying it. At the same time, it's turning out very, very commercially well for them. So, ladies, if you all have something in mind, please come ahead, get in touch with us.
Follow us.
Absolutely.
Ways to get to follow us on Instagram.
Yeah, and follow us
Mumbai Suget.
at Mumbai Sogetsu or Facebook also. And I would like to call Mala and Pooja if they would like to say something or share anything of theirs.
So, dear friends, if you are going to try any of these arrangements, please tag Renu ma'am and tag Mumbai Sugetsu. We will be very, very happy to see your arrangement, and it would be really nice if you try some of these arrangements. Please post it and tag us.
Surely we'll do that.
That will be the true test of having this demonstration, worthwhile with you people try for something. Even if you do a small thing, you don't have to do something so big, just something small. It'll be really rewarding. Put it up on our Mumbai Sogetsu, or you could tag us directly.
इतनी देर में उबालोगे तो छोड़ दो.
You can tag.
You have some disturbance. Sorry about this disturbance.
पानी के लिए अभी तक नहीं उबल पाया. अभी तो
A small token of appreciation from our side, Renu. So we have planted a tree in your name.
Oh, nice. That's a lovely.
Yeah, like a tree certificate, and you can fondly remember Flo Kanpur and remember us always. And there's a small certificate number on the certificate. You can track the growth of your tree there.
Oh, great. That will be fabulous. That's a beautiful gesture, a very nice thought. Something which is so much environment friendly, and at the same time, something which is very close to my heart. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Renu Auntie. It was a pleasure. We really, really enjoyed this workshop.
Thank
So
you.
many takeaways.
That's
And
also,
Special thanks to Mala and Pooja for being there. Really enjoyed the workshop.
thank you so much, guys.
thank you so much. Thank you for attending.
Thank you.
Talk to all the audience who have taken part today and being with us today. Thank you. If there are any questions
Thank you.
to ask, yeah? Okay, bye-bye. Can we end the meeting?
Yes. Bye-bye.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Auntie. Bye-bye.